Come on, Louis. Face it. You'll never be as good as me. Look at my physique. I am so much more conditioned. Arnold, leave me alone. I'm trying to look at both arms. Come on, you foolish bastard. Nobody looks at the both arms anymore. All the pros just look at the one, so the big guy come right up with his arm. All the way, Louis, all the way. Lou Ferrigno versus Arnold Schwarzenegger, 1975. I feel privileged to actually come out to you people, you fine viewers, bodybuilding fans, and give my opinion on who I think won between Lou Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger during Pumping Iron during the 1975 Mr. Olympia event. I would bet dollars to Dugnuts that you guys all have watched Pumping Iron more than a dozen times. Probably more. It's an underestimation. And of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger won the open class, and Lou placed a disappointing third. Wow. Unbelievable. Very disappointing. Serge Nubret, who did deserve the second, maybe even deserved first. He definitely deserves his second place finish. But Lou versus Arnold was the matchup that everybody wanted to see. Could it be that the conditioning of Serge Nubret threw a monkey wrench in the plans of one Lou Ferrigno? Being extra diced and sliced made Lou look soft next to even Arnold. I would like to do a fair comparison with using just Arnold and Lou, and I'll be honest with you guys. If you're looking for perfect pictures, perfect clarity of all the poses, you're barking up the wrong tree. That's not what you're going to find here. These pictures here, very blurry, pan back, things of that nature. But basically, guys, they're the only ones that you're going to find with actual side-by-side on the same stage pictures of Lou and Arnold. Lou's got a pretty good back, but so does Arnold. But if you think you can tell conditioning from pictures like this, come on. I don't buy it. Now, pictures like these, yeah, you can kind of tell. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno, his midsection looks a little bit soft compared to Arnold. Now, of course, you Lou Ferrignoites, you Lou fans, yous are first to say, I'm sure, but Mark's Max Muscle, he is about to hit a back shot. Yeah, that's true. So Arnold is facing forward and Lou is facing back. So it's not really fair, but you can see conditioning somewhat, I think. And it is similar, more separation, I would suggest, for the Austrian oak. Arnold. This would be Arnold's voice if he did not get into weightlifting. He was just a normal man. Now, this actually is not a bad picture, side by side, too. But it kind of sucks that Arnold's not hitting the front double. Hey, Arnie. Yes, Maximus. Anything for you. Why don't you hit a front double? See? Arnold, he'll hit a front double if you ask him. Now, as far as Lou is concerned, he's not quite closing his arms fully. Like his dad said, you gotta look at both arms, close them arms in, Louie. Forget to look at the arms. See? But all seriousness, Arnold has those sweeps, those legendary bicep sweeps, and we can't expect Lou to have those exact same genetics, things of that nature. It's obscene how big those arms are. Now, legs, Lou's wheels are huge, way bigger than Arnold's. I think Arnold has finer cuts in the quads, though. Here's an actual pose where Lou is, he's completing the shot, and his arms do look a whole lot better. So you could put that in combination with more cuts in the legs. Obviously, this picture here doesn't show anything as far as that's concerned with Lou. But the other one did show that he was not quite as cut as Arnold, but more than this picture would have us believe. So, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, again, I think I did too many Edward G's. Can you have too many Edward G's? Yeah, see? I don't think so, see? Yeah, Lou, as good as he is, Arnold's winning the front double. Now, when it comes to the front lat spread, this is not Lou from pumping iron, as you can see from the great big giant numbers they gave them. I think this was 74 1 year prior. But you can see absolutely he had an advantage over Arnold in the lag size. That's unreal. But the upper body, I would suggest Arnold has more Dorian-esque lats. You see that? Not bad at all. But Lou's pretty good. He's pretty underrated, I think, Lou, as a pretty complete bodybuilder for back in the 70s at least. Maybe as the 80s rolled around, I guess he might have showed more weaknesses. But having said that, guys, Lou might have got the front lat. Now the side, I would suggest that Lou probably would get an edge. And again, I have to point to the fact that it's very limited footage. This is kind of a wrist clasped side chest. Little bit skimpy on the quads. Or Lou, this picture here is taken way above though. So it does make Lou's legs look small. And you can see that. You can see that right out of the chute. But his calves were smaller than Arnold's, for sure. Here is one of the very few decent pictures you're going to see of these guys. The angles might be quite a bit different. You can see the floor more for Lou. That means the camera's higher, makes his legs again look smaller. But they're still bigger than Arnie's. Arnie's upper body looks a little skimpy compared to Lou. And we all watched Pumping Iron, guys. We all know the type of conditioning that they were in. But condition nothing. Look at the size of Lou. It's a stud. It's a stud. Okay, they're both going into a transition pose here. Arnold showing the side leg, Lou showing the front. Not a bad pose for each. Arnold looks exactly like Callum von Moger in this shot. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, disappointingly, there is not one single good back pose of Lou Ferrigno. This is from 74. 1 year prior. And it is such an upset, well, except for that one that I showed at the start. That was it. That's why I said no good pictures of Lou that show actual condition, but he actually had a pretty good back from what we can see here, and we could only estimate that his back had improved in that 1 year, probably. But who are we to say, this is Arnold, who are we to say that Lou was as conditioned as this? This may have been Arnold's prime peak as far as conditioning is concerned. Not size, not even one time. This is probably one of his lightest Olympia wins as far as weight's concerned. And obviously he knew that. He wasn't as big as previous years, so he probably really pushed the condition. And it seems like he was. And his arms were just as big. Arguably his bicep peaks were at their biggest here in 75. Oh, who am I kidding? I just love the Pumping Iron Arnold. It was good. It was good enough to win. And at the end of the day, it was good enough to win. And if you ask Mark's Max Muscle, after I seen all the pictures, watched the video footage, I think Arnold was just plain more conditioned than Lou. Just like Arnold said when they were having breakfast. You know, you need a couple of more months, Louis. Yeah, a couple more months of conditioning. He was being serious there. He wasn't razzing him. He was being serious. But then he says, of course, you know, then I get bigger too. So, and that's true too. You get closer to that 74 form. Then Lou really would have been chasing that. Of course, if Lou had stayed in the game, he would eventually beat him. Maybe. Of course, Arnold might have got better too. You never know. You never know. But yes, Lou definitely did not beat Arnold here in 75. Couple of shots, maybe. Side chest, side. And I think that's about it. Abs and thigh. Have a great one, guys.